Today I'm reviewing NAV, my favorite platform to boost up your business credit score and also get you access to real funding. Now, whether you're a brand new entrepreneur or a small business owner looking to scale, this tool is the key to unlocking better credit and personalized funding opportunities for your business. They have a free plan and a premium plan. I'll break down the differences between the two. We'll talk about the pros and cons and how you can use NAV to boost up your Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax business credit profile. All right, let's open up with pricing. NAV has really simplified their pricing options to a free plan, and then you have NAV Prime at $49.99 a month. You can also see that there's an ability to add your SBSS score at checkout. Right now, it's an extra $10 a month, and it gives you your small business scoring service. The SBSS score is a blended score between business Experian and personal Experian. And if you're trying to get real business funding, not just net 30 vendors, which are great to get, but actual business credit cards and business lines of credit, I do recommend you get the NAV Prime with the SBSS option. The reason for it is not only will you see what your scores are, but you'll have the ability to boost those scores in such a way that banks are willing to lend to you. For example, did you know that most banks are looking for an SBSS score of 165 or higher? Now, how will you know what your SBSS score is unless you access it? Inside of the free plan, you get your business credit score as a letter rating. For example, this grade is a B. So we have the Experian score at a B and the Equifax score at an F. We can see that we have one account, but we can't get the details on that account inside of the free plan. So if everything looks great, maybe we would leave it alone. But since this score indicates there could be a challenge or delinquency, I would definitely want to upgrade to the paid plan. We're still in the free plan, and now we're looking at Experian. Inside of Experian, I can see that there are 8 accounts on file. Again, I can't see the details on that, but at least I can see that there are no negatives and no collections. So that's good. All right, now I'm gonna log into the paid plan and give you a comparison of the two. So the first thing that you can see is inside of the paid plan, I get a numerical score. For example, my business credit score is a 48 out of 100. On the left-hand side is the menu. I click on Credit Health, and now I can see a little bit better of a summary. I'll start with Equifax again, and as you can see, it says download the full report. Now, a little side note here. It says that the business credit score for this business is poor. The color is red, and the score is 364. This might come across as alarming, but as we look into more detail that we now have inside of the paid plan, we can see that this business has one account, no charge-offs, no delinquencies, no bankruptcies. So having one positive reporting trade line on your business credit report is actually a good thing. So don't get caught up too much on if it says poor or not. You just need to add more business credit trade lines to boost that score up. However, one positive trade line is much better than 0. Now inside of the paid plan, I can actually click download full report. And now we have a lot more information that we can go through. Right here, I can see that the most severe status is current. So there's no negative items. Highest exposure is $59, which is most likely the NAV plan itself that's reporting. That's one of the cool features about NAV. Even though you can only see your Experian, Equifax, and SBSS score, you can no longer see your Dun & Bradstreet score. They still report to Dun & Bradstreet and Experian and Equifax. So thanks to my NAV Prime account, it's boosting up the business credit profile of this business. I can look at the 24-month past payment history, check my SIC code, and see if there's any inaccuracies. If there were any inaccuracies in my business credit report, I can just email commercialdisclosures@equifax.com. I include a copy of that full report, and I circle the item that's negative, and I accompany it with any explanation. For example, this item is inaccurate, etc. But as I mentioned, this is actually a good report, so let's jump into Experian. Okay, Experian says medium risk. The score is a 48 out of 100, but this is not actually what we're going to focus on too much, because when it comes to getting approvals for business credit and business funding, the Experian business credit score is not as important as the number of positive reporting trade lines. So in this case, I can see that I have 2 positive reporting trade lines, no negatives. There is a UCC filing, which is a business line of credit that this business has from a local bank. It's a $100,000 business line of credit without any documentation, so it was worth having the UCC filing on the business. Okay, same as before, under the paid plan, there's a lot that we can read through on the full report. For me, I like to see how many trade accounts there are. Now earlier it said there was 2 trade accounts because those are the active ones on the summary page. But in the full report, we actually see a total of 4 reporting trade lines, and there's a lot more details that now we can read. Everything says payments 100% current, which is good. It's basically an active business. Now, there's a lot more features that you can get access to. There's cash flow health, which will track the balances and expenses of your business. There's loans and credit cards, which will show you pre-qualified offers. For example, it says excellent eligibility for the on-deck capital business line of credit, anywhere from $6,000 to $100,000. Underneath Prime Benefits, there's the NAV Prime Card. Now this card is free. It's included in the service that you're already paying for, and it's a separate trade line that'll boost up your business credit score. There's no hard credit check in order to get approved for the card, and it is not dependent on your credit score. This is great because it's separately boosting up your business credit score, regardless of what personal credit blemishes you may or may not have. And there's also NAV Business Checking, plus different customized offers for you. For example, Novo is on here. I just did a review of them, and that's a business checking account that you can get with no minimum deposit and no monthly fees. You can see there's also some sign-up bonuses here for Chase, up to $300, and even Bank of America and Blue Line. There's even options for business insurance, accounting solutions, taxes, and some really cool business tools like the loan calculator. This calculates how much your APR and financing charges really cost you. So I have some pros and cons with NAV. On the pro side, it's easy to use. You can access multiple credit bureaus in one place. There's a free version available, and they give you personalized funding recommendations. The biggest pro of NAV is that they're very reliable at reporting your business credit trade lines every month. Now on the con side, the pro plans might be pricey for new business owners, and you don't get as much detail from NAV as you would get if you had a paid plan directly with the bureaus. For example, you can buy your Experian business credit report and get a lot more information, but I don't actually think you need that to build up your business credit score. Another con is that recently you can't view your Dun & Bradstreet business credit profile with NAV. You used to be able to. Now to fix that, you can actually get D&B's service instead, or just use their free plan and click Manage My Company Data. Another alternative to NAV is eCredible. Both their Lift plan and Lift Plus plan work great to boost up your business credit profile. I've been with NAV before they even called themselves NAV, and it's a great service to not only boost up your business credit score, but track and monitor your business credit as well. So now that you've boosted up your business credit score, you might be wondering what's next. If you want to get funding for your business without having to show any tax returns or financials, check out this video.